Hello everyone, this is Daniel from 5G. I am here in Runescape 3 at the Karamja Lodestone, about to start the Shilo Village quest. This quest began was released in 2003 uh, with the Jungle Potion quest as a requirement, together with 20 crafting and 32 agility as prerequisites. We need to have a bronze wire or bronze bar, spade, rope, chisel, or torch, or I can buy them from the Tai Bwo Wanni uh, general store. You will need to defeat a level 53 enemy, which is weak to fire spells. So I have my level 40 magic set, as of course my Ring of Wealth and Glory for teleporting and for skill bonuses. And I have my runes for fire spells. I also have a boost for magic and a boost for defense just in case. You will need some food for the fight just in case. And another quest that I saw said that we need 3 regular bones, so I have that. So that's the. You will need to defeat a level 53 enemy. Some experience difficulties, so you need to be aware of how to use RuneScape. It would not be something you do immediately when you start. It's a medium to long quest. You get 2 quest points, 3,875 crafting experience, access to Shallow Village, gem rocks, and you can travel between Shallow Village and Brimhaven. There's a cart. I'll show you that at the end of the quest. 2,000 coins from the Yani Salika in the Shallow Village if you sell him quest items, and 2 treasure hunter keys. Because you get that at every quest. We start the quest by speaking to Mosol Rei at the edge of Shilo Village. Right, so it's a bit of a long run from the lodestone, but here we go. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to widen this map. The lodestone is here. Then this is at the top here is just the boat to Ardon. That's the Tai Bwo Wanni village. This was where we did the jungle potion quest. All right, so let me bring up the world map. So that's Tai Bwo Wanni. This is where we are now. The way to get there to the quest start here, we have to head a little bit to the east and all the way south to the border of the Kazari jungle, where we'll be going in here for Legends quest later, and then across here, this small strip of land between Shilo Village and the jungle. Around, and then here is the start of Shilo Village. It's ready to start. Right, so here we go. This is considered a medium to long quest. Uh, so I'm guessing 1 hour to complete. Um, I didn't show me who that was. All right, so medium to long quest. I'm guessing 1 hour to complete. Uh, there's Shallow Village on the map. After you complete the tasks for Karamja, and so you see here these green star the achievements. You do get a pair of Karamja gloves that will allow you to teleport immediately to an underground mining gem area uh, in the corner of Shallow. That makes the trip much shorter. But there's also a cart near the lodestone that will save you some time and bring you to Shilo Village. So obviously the direct teleport from wherever you are is better. Right. If you try to enter a village, now it can't let you enter until uh, whatever the content of the quest is done. So we'll try attacking them. He's very cautious, looking around. He's when you approach jumping, like so. Run for your life! Ah, this guy is falling. Okay. Okay. So let me just see what the quest style is. Right. One. Why do I need to run? My life's in danger. We're all doomed. All right. Rashili. Who is she? The queen of the dead. What can we do? Uh, all right. So I'll go there and see the shaman. That would help. If you want, you can take this wampum belt for him to him for me. I will give it. It will give the shaman the story of our problems to here, down here. Are you sure you want to go? All right. So accept the quest. All right. No, we already went through all of this. All right. So accept the quest. All right. So yes, I'm sure I'll take the wampum belt. I'll be grateful. So here we go. So there's the wampum belt. Alright, so we need to go to try to fit us northeast of Tai Bwo Wanni village. I believe that's the one from the jungle potion. So the good news is we can teleport back to Karamja, which is near that. In fact, if we resize this, we can see the hut from here. That's where we did the jungle potion. Oh, that's the anvil. He might be here. Yeah, here. My greatest respects when I commended you with my gods for and the future looks good for my people. We are happy now that the gods will not be angry with us. With some blessings, we will save. Alright, so you should deliver good news to Tim Fraku, chief of Tai Bwo Wanni, who lives here, not far from here. Okay, but what I need to do is I have to talk about the wampum. All right, use the wampum button on him because otherwise he's going to talk about his own village. So, hello, one. This message from Mosol Rei has bad news. Yes, things do look very bad indeed. What do you know about? Let me see. What will I ask him? Because some is just information. All right. So, second option. Mosol Rei said something about a legend. Yes, there's a legend in the midst of antiquity. All right. One. Why is it called Azarum? It's an ancient language. The direct translation is magnificence floating on water. My research makes me believe that the temple was built on land. All right. Option three. I'm going to search for Azarun. Well, you must be crazy. That place has been passed into myth and legend. It has been buried under rubble for years. It is most likely buried 20 men deep, and that's if you can actually find it at all. Are you sure you want to look for it? I may be able to do some research into this if you agree. Only I don't want to waste my time if you're not serious about this. Alright, and then the last option one, yes, I'm seriously gonna look and I appreciate your help. Okay, remember to stock up on adventuring supplies before setting off. You never know how useful some fairly ordinary things might be when you're wandering. I'll hold on to this wampum boat for you for the time being and give it back to you when you've completed the quest. Alright, so the quest is started. Alright, so now what we need to do is travel east of Trifidus Hut, over the usually log, and then south to Rune. Alright, so I'm going to widen this so that you can see the big picture. This is this is the mini map, and it takes some time for the map to catch up because most people have their maps really small, so they wouldn't notice that it's taking the map time to load. All right, so I've seen the agility shortcut here, so I'm going to cross a wooden lug. That's the agility shortcut here. All right, then so we over the agility lug and south to Azarun. All right, so it's south. The question is whether it's marked, and I'm guessing it will not be. So it is by the water because it says it's floating on water. So here's a waterfall. Here's the water start. So I'm gonna look at Mount of Earth. It looks like something is buried here. So I'm gonna dig spade. All right. So now look at fissure. You see a small fissure in the granite that you might be able to crawl through, but beyond the fissure is a long fall. Alright, so let's see. Use rope. Mr. Duck to see clearly where to fix that. Light unlit torch. So wait a minute. Look at, okay. Use lit torch on fissure. You drop the torch from the fissure and see that there's quite a large drop after you get through the hole. There is a good anchor point nearby which you can use to tie a rope. Okay, so the torch burns out. Some rope might help here. So use the rope. Alright, so you attach the rope very clearly. You can secure the rope well. Alright, so let me just see. Use the torch, search the fissure, climb down. Okay, use the sorry. Use the torch, then the rope, search the fissure, then climb down. Search cave and wiggle through. Alright, so search fissure. Yes, I'll give it a go. Alright, so now I'm at the bottom. Alright. Search the loose rocks up north for an entrance. Alright, so loose rocks. Somewhere around here there's some loose rocks. Search cave-in. Alright, so I think this class is gonna be a little bit aggravating if we're gonna be in combat the entire time while I'm trying to do non-combat stuff. But hey, that's the nature of this game. search cave-in. You see that there's a narrow gap. Right, so we're not allowed to do the dialogue. We're only allowed to be humor for Jagex. Yes, so we go through. All right, so here we are, and we'll go through the rocks. Search the loose rocks up north for an entrance. From the entrance for a scroll, you might get hit. All right, so we need to find loose rocks. Loose rocks. Search loose rocks right here. Do you want to have a look? This is a little bit dangerous. The ceiling does not look too strong. Alright, so my health is full. Let's do it. Yes, actually, move the rocks. Let's see what's behind them. Alright, so there's a chance that the ceiling will cave on you. So just make sure that your health is full when you do that. Alright, so read Tethered School. Yes, of course. Alright, so we have a scroll. Give some information. Alright, so search old sacks to the southeast. So now we need to find the old sacks. I'd like to know where they're at, so I can show. Alright, the old sacks are right here. Alright, so at least it gave me the scroll quickly. So that there are so Jagex, the programmers of Runescape, do have some redeeming qualities. That's nice. Except this looks like this. It's attacking me. Why can't I just read this goal? Yes, please. The Shilo Village went unchecked. She killed without mercy for revenge of her son's life. Like a specter through the night, she entered houses, and one by one she quietly strangled life from occupants. So that's the second scroll. So then look at the ancient gallows to the north. Search the gallows for a corpse. Alright, so now we go now to the north and search the gallows. Gallows. Search gallows. My redeeming qualities are very short. Anything else? May I go back to my quest? I do. You find a corpse hanging from the noose. It looks like it is a corpse which can be removed easily. Would you like to remove the corpse from the noose? Yes. I may find something else. You gently support the frame of the skeleton. Lift it. You have found an old sack and place the skeleton. Maybe try for this can give you some tips. There's also a spirit that needs to be put to rest. Alright, search the gallows. It's pretty eerie, find nothing. Let me just see here. Search the gallows for a corpse. Read both scrolls. So it's supposed to read both scrolls. I thought that there were going to be two new scrolls here, but I'm guessing it's referring to these two. So, uh, yeah, so I believe that's it. Use the lodestone to go back to try for this. Alright, so the good news is we can get back to where we need to be quickly. Please. You have been away the situation which we're excited. You have some good news for me. Think I found the Temple of Azarum. Well, that sounds good. Tell me, what did you find? Alright, so let's see. Use the tooth claws on the corpse on try and then ask him about the sacred grave. Alright, so use the tooth claws. What do you make of this? Truly amazing. This scroll is ancient. I'm not sure if I can get more meaning from it than you, perhaps. Baravarius' tomb is still accessible. Alright, so use the crumpled scroll. Uh, I'm speechless. This is ancient. Where did you find it? It's an underground building of some sort. You have truly found the temple. He hands the scroll back to you. Anything that can help? Well, that's just part of the words. Maybe possible to make a word like that, but I think that is the best thing that make from it. Perhaps something close to baravarius, item of some significance to him. Right, and then use the corpse. I found the corpse, the decomposing gallows. I get a very strange feeling every time I try to bury the body. That sounds very strange. I sense a spirit in torment. You should try to bury the remains. Is there sacred ground? Oh, let's see. I think that's the sacred ground. The ground in the center of the village is very sacred. Maybe you should try there. Alright, so let's see. Walk west to a nearby statue and bury the corpse. Attack the spirit of Sadamas. Right. Bury. You hear an earthly moaning sound, and as you see an apparition materialize right in front of you. You have released me from my torture, and now I shall aid you. You seek to dispel the one who tortured and killed me. Remember this, I am the key, but only Ken may approach her. The apparition disappears into the ground where you buried the corpse, and you see a ground in front of you, a shake as a shard of bone forces its way to the surface. you take the bone and shard and place it in your inventory. So bone shard. Right. So west, bury the statue. Use the bone shard on trough photos. You'll select option 1 3 times, and then tap to try for this and use option 2. And share travelers mentions you need the tomb of baravarius. Baravarius. Alright, so use bone shard on titans. Take a simple shard of bone. Why is it significant? It appeared when I buried the corpse. Interesting. So you think Zadamus gave you the bone? What makes you say that? He said something after he gave it to me. What did he say? The spirit said something about keys and kin. Maybe it's a clue of some kind. Was the only kin was a son, Baravarius. We remember his remains were entombed on a small island which lies to the southwest. I do. I will do some research to see if I can find any other details. But I think we must take Zadamus' clue literally and get some kind of item that belonged to Baravarius, as it may be the only way to approach Shilo. Something like this exists in his tomb. So then, so I did 1 3 times. Now I need to speak to him on option 2. I need help with where's the son of this tomb. Maybe some clues to how she is defeated. Alright, so I believe he mentioned the tomb. Let me look at the quest journal really quick. The caverns next time I found might be out of them. I can identify a cavern. Alright, so I selected all the options. There was no additional information, so I'm gonna go ahead and proceed. Alright, so chisel, bronze wire, southwest Cairn Island. Climb the rocks, go across the bridge, be careful. You can sometimes fail. Use the surge ability to bypass this. Alright, so this here is Cairn Island. I did this before abilities existed, so apparently it says we can use surge to get across. Yes, that actually worked really good. Alright, so here, investigate well stacked rocks. Is effective and stacked uniformly. Let me talk to Tinsy. Alright, that didn't help. Alright, search well stacked rocks to enter the tomb. Alright, so right click, search instead of just investigate. Yes, please, I can think of nothing nicer. Ah, nice. Alright, let me go to the light source. The things they don't tell you. Light source. Light lantern. Back to Karanja. I just want to resize this back. There you go. Alright, so let's go back to the island. Search. Search. How is it better? The you saw in the video from before it was dark the first time, but there's light already, so glitch, or we need our own light source. I don't really know. Um, I find it confusing sometimes, the random glitches, but it is what it is, right? Alright, so current island, search the west, stacked rocks to enter the tomb. While not saying anything about the light source or about a glitch. Inside, run south and search the tomb dolmen to receive 3 items. So we have 4 spaces here, so that's okay. Search. Dolmen is intricately decorated with 2 crossed palm trees. It might be a family crest. You can see that there are some items in the dolmen. You take a rusty sword with an ivory pommel. You take the ivory pommel and place it in inventory. You find a crystal sphere and take the crystal sphere and place it carefully in your inventory. You find some writing on the dolmen. You grab some nearby scraps of delicate paper together with a copy of the text as best you can. and collect them together with this goal as this goal. Alright, so I think the previous quest didn't recharge them. Read the notes. Tattered yellow pages. Read the notes. Decayed white berry. Read the notes. Flash the orange. Right, so what else? Use the chisel on the sword pommel to create bone beads. Use the chisel on the pommel to create bone beads. Right, so here's the bone beads. Bone beads. Right. Run back to try. Oh, wait a minute. I think I was supposed to show that too. Alright. Stop acting up. Just let me. Right there it is. Use bone beads on tiles. Use crystal. This will help you locate the entrance to the tomb. Use notes. They give the details of the tomb. Alright, so we did all of that. Use the beads on the bronze wire to create beads of the dead. You can make bronze wire or you can use pre-made wire. Alright, so use beads of the dead. Alright, so this is being aggravating, so I may have to drink up. That was defense. That was mine. Alright, let me look at a prayer potion. Alright. Alright. Activate locating crystal. Do you want to let it do that? Yes, I always let it drain my energy. Turn 4 2. Alright, so What's next? So chisel, 3 regular bones, combat equipment and food. 3 of are weak to fire spells. Right, and then I have the location of the tomb. Alright, so let me head over. It's across the bridge and to the north. So let me go across the agility bridge, which we saw earlier, and then to the north. Alright, so in this area here, actually, I believe it's that opening right there. Alright, here's the bridge. Yay, I needed a bath. Thought the bath was supposed to be relaxing and not damaging. Alright. Alright, so search, travel southeast over the north past the Shekahan, search the foliage and attempt to open the ancient door. I don't know where the Shekahan is, but the foliage was right there. And then attempt open ancient door. Alright. Use chisel on bone shard. Bone key. Now open it again. Use key on door. There we go. Alright, so now I'm in another one. I think we were supposed to wear the. I think we were supposed to wear the beads first. I like one moment of non-aggravation with this programming. Alright, let's see. Use a chisel on the bone shard and equip the beads of the dead, and then use them. Okay, so I was supposed to equip the beads first. Enter and open the ancient metal gate. Climb down the rocks. Alright, and then run to the southwest corner and use 3 bones on the tomb doors. Please make sure you take care of your health. The theme is aggravating. Make sure you use the bones. Open 10 doors. Right. He searched the dolmen and killed all three forms of Nazastarpu. Take the Rashilia corpse. Alright, so here comes a combat scene. So I'm gonna open up my mage book and my prayer. I need um, increase my mage ranking, uh, defense, and mage. Maybe a protection prayer. I'll see at a moment's search. Let's see, what is she hitting me with? Nothing? That's level 53. I just got a level. Guess from combat. Alright, this one's a melee. So pray. Boost my prayer again. Alright, you hear a disembodied voice fading away in the distance. May you perish in the fire of the emerald furnace. You should have curses upon you. You see something on the dolmen. I will turn off my prayers. No, I don't need that. Hello. Alright. You take the mummified remains of a human female. You feel certain that these are Rashilia's remains. You carefully place the remains in your inventory. Let's see, that was leveled to 49. I'm going to close these now. I'm going to top off my prayer. My health is topped off. Alright, so what's next? Travel back to the tomb of Baravarius on Current Island. Use the Rashida corpse on the tomb. Quest complete. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, I think I'll show these. Uh, I think I'll show these to the. There's the name one on the hut. There's use corpse with trigger. So these are the remains of the Queen Rashilia. Yeah. Can you take them off my hands? That's funny. I dare not take them. I may be taken by the evil. Alright. I'm just playing with it. I was just curious what he'd say. Alright, this means to go to Current Island. Sorry if you're being a little bit silly. I was aggravated with some of the way this game interacts sometimes. We are at 50 minutes already, so it's like some bit of nonsense back and forth. Or actually this is the last step of the quest. So, however, I will go back to speak to Mosol Rei at the quest start. Just show you a bit of Shilo Village. Um, Again, I use search to cross the bridge, so I won't follow. But that seems to be helpful. Alright, so again, search the well-stacked rocks, just like we did earlier in the quest. And then there we go. Alright, I'll travel back to the tomb on Turn Island. Use the corpse on the tomb dolmen. Quest complete. You carefully place the remains on the dolmen and feel a strange vibration in the air. You have my gratitude for releasing my spirit. I have suffered a vengeful and evil existence. I was tricked by Samurai. He returned my son to me as an undead creature. My hatred and bitterness corrupted me. I tried to destroy all life. Now I am released and I'm grateful to contemplate my eternal rest. Alright, so 2 quest points, 3,875 crafting experience, access to Shilo Village, gem rocks, and a cart travel between Shilo Village and Brimhaven. 2,000 coins from Yanni, Shalika, and Shilo Village if you sell him the quest items, and 2 treasure hunter keys. Alright, so now let's go to Shilo Village. Alright, so we can take the long way to Shilo, or we can take the cart. So I want to show you the cart. I better have this correct. I believe it's this transportation icon. Yeah, here's the cart. So you can right click on him and pay fare. Or right click on the cart and pay for. Or you can talk to him. It says the RSS. He closed the cart. Have you always pulled the cart? Nah. Alright, well, anyways. Right click on pay travel cart. And here I am inside Shilo Village. Alright, so for right now, I'm just gonna. I don't need this spade anymore or this chisel. I am gonna put my runs away. I don't know where am I glory. I will put away my mage gear. Hello. Alright, so they said that we can sell this. I gotta see where that is. They didn't allow us to sell it when I did this quest. All right, so let me just look up here before I forget. 2 treasure hunter keys, backpack. All right, so I'm gonna put. I was gonna put that on honor because it. All right. Let me just see now. Shilo Village cart system. Access to Shilo Village. gem rugs. Right, so gem rugs are here in the corner. I forgot to put on my cape. Alright, gem rocks are here. So here's gems. And then this needs 74. I can climb out the north wall. There's also an underground cavern somewhere. But I believe we need uh, some other requirements in order to see it. So I'll have to reserve that for a future video. Uh, let's see, Yani Solika. So the tattered school, corrupted school, the notes, bunky, stone plaque. I don't know what stone plaque it's talking about. Locating crystal, beads of the dead. This has a black prism. Again, I don't. Black prism is regular flash eaters. So all right. So all right, and then Yanni is here. So another greetings. All right. All right, so he's gonna buy all of these from me. All right, so use. You have to use each one of them. Uh, let's see. Come on. Use. All right, so we gave all of the artifacts to him. All right, and then. So there's the. This is the cart back to Brimhaven. Here's the bank. Here's a furnace that's near the bank, and then it is actually up here. There is a Slayer Master, but you need higher. This is the Durido. You're not strong enough. So I think you need 80 or 100. I forget. So that's just the higher Slayer Master, and then you can go back. We can tack the Mosol Rei at the entrance. Open metal gate. Climb over cart. Greetings. We removed this threat originally, and then we're still some random outbursts of that activity. We're now able to deal with it. You are welcome to enter the village now, and shall I show you the way? So he can show you in, or you can take the card. So I'll just let him show me in, and then so that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. This video is exactly an hour. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.